Project Fear latest. Brexit to ground planes. End sandwich trade. Cause super gonorrhea epidemic. The steady diet of Brexit scare stories is continuing, with officials claiming the country could be overtaken by super gonorrhea and other infectious diseases. The claim follows revelations from a Tory MP close to Theresa May that the government plans to scare people witless over the summer about the supposed consequences of a no-deal Brexit, which would see Britain leaving the European Union without a formal exit agreement and deal with it on normal third country terms, as it already does with countries like Australia, New Zealand and the United States. This is becoming a joke now. Project Fear, run for the hills. So we're going to have to stockpile medicine, stockpile food, stockpile fuel. We're going to have to ground planes, and heavens forbid the sandwich trade may end. How do they make this stuff up? But worse than that, we're all going to get gonorrhea and die. I'm so fed up with listening to this bullshit. Just imagine if the sandwich trade ended. Just what would we do? How would we survive? Maybe some entrepreneurial bright spark may start a business. Perhaps putting a selection of meats between two pieces of bread, calling them sandwiches, and start selling them. Wow, imagine that. Somebody thinking for themselves, overcoming adversity, acting upon it to greater their lives, without being told what to do by the man on the telly. But seriously, aren't you fed up with the establishment trying to scare us into submission? It's not gonna happen. It really is becoming boring now. Remember the original Brexit Project Fear when George Osborne, remember him? Former Chancellor and Bullingdon Club member, meaning he's had a bird shoved up his rectum until the poor bird died. Imagine being that bird, killed by being strangled by George Osborne's arsehole hairs. Ugh. Anyway, remember when he said that GDP would be down up to 6% in 2 years after Brexit? What a load of bollocks. Remember he said the pound would fall by at least 15%? It did drop, but it came back. So what a load of bollocks. And remember he said unemployment would fall by 820,000. That was also a load of bollocks. Do you remember when the UK didn't join the euro way back when? People who have also had birds shoved up their rectum were saying then that if we don't join, the sky will fall, the banks will collapse, the pound will drop 150%, and we'd run out of gravy. It was all a bit weird back then, just like it is today. When will the establishment realise that more and more people just do not believe a single bloody word they say? But they can't help themselves. They get discredited time and time again, but still, the same old boring, useless, pathetic lapdog media outlets parade these establishment whores in front of us to again tell us that the sky will fall. But this time, it will definitely fall. Unlike last time, this time's definitely gonna fall. The trouble is, too many rich people have too much to lose if the sky fell, so it just won't happen. You'll have your sandwiches, people, don't worry. Talking of establishment whores, there can be none bigger than Tony Blair, and I got banned from Twitter for 12 hours because I tweeted Blair's company calling him a murdering fucker. I wasn't lying, was I? I also put a link to my latest Blair video for them to have a gander at. I guess it didn't go down very well with them. Never mind.